Please direct your attention to the screen as we hear from the state's two fiscal officers, State Treasurer Mike Frerichs and Comptroller Susana Mendoza.
People ask me all the time, what difference does it make if we elect a Democrat or Republican as treasurer? I can tell you it makes a big difference. When I first came into office, one of the first things I did was help to set up a retirement savings program to help hundreds of thousands of Illinoisans have a retirement with dignity. When I came into office, I discovered that there were life insurance companies selling policies to people in Illinois, but not paying out the benefits to their widows and orphans. Democrats weren't afraid to stand up to the life insurance industry. As a result, we've recovered over $500 million in unpaid life insurance benefits for widows and orphans in our state. This is why I love doing this job. We get to fight on behalf of working families, and that's why people run as Democrats. The other side may focus on corporate interests. We focus on voters. We stood up to Wall Street. We changed our college savings programs, cutting fees in half, saving Illinois families millions of dollars. As a result, we went from one of the worst in the nation to first. Before I came into office, there wasn't a savings vehicle for people with disabilities, so their parents could pass down some wealth and give their kids a brighter future. It was Democrats who passed the ABLE Act, allowing those families to save and to give their kids hope for their future. Because Democrats know that if we can earn more money, that's more money to spend on our schools, on our roads and bridges, and investing in our young people. And that's what we've done. Since coming into office, we've smashed records. We've already earned over $1 billion for Illinois in interest income. We gave more opportunities to more people here in this state, people who didn't have those opportunities in the past. And we did it without sacrificing anything. In fact, we've seen increases in interest income coming into the state. And to date, we've brought in over $1 billion. That's $1 billion that can be used on our schools, our universities, our roads and bridges. Democratic priorities.
Comptroller Susana Mendoza.
Hello, Democrats. Illinois Comptroller Susana Mendoza here to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity to serve you, which of course would not have been possible without your hard work and dedication, and that of the Illinois Democratic County Chairs Association. 5 years ago, I promised you I'd stand up to Governor Rauner and ultimately take him down. I kept that promise, fighting out of my weight class every day, calling him out, taking him on, and beating him in every round. When people say Illinois can't recover, I say never give up on Illinois. Today, as your controller, I've not only navigated us out of the worst fiscal crisis in our state's history, but also the second worst because of the pandemic. Republicans took us backwards. With Democrats, we've taken huge leaps forward. I promised to tackle the $16.7 billion bill backlog I inherited from Governor Rauner. And I'm so proud to say that we finished this fiscal year with a backlog under $3 billion, the first time in almost 20 years, and without using a penny of federal stimulus funds. I promised a credit upgrade, and we recently got 2. Naysayers said it couldn't be done, but we, Democrats, did this in the middle of a global pandemic. There's nothing we can't do. As your Chief Fiscal and Accountability Officer, I've championed the largest transparency reforms our state has ever seen, including my landmark Debt Transparency Act, which requires monthly reporting of the state's liabilities, allowing me to better manage debt and cash flow. And after all that, I'm just getting started. Because with your help over the next 4 years, I'll make the Comptroller's Office the most trusted source of financial data in the country. That's my vision. I always believed that better days were ahead as long as we could elect better leaders, starting with a Democrat as controller, and then a Democrat as governor, and Democrats up and down the ticket. You made that happen. Thank you.